We discussed that Daily Mail report now describing the plan that NATO is making, apparently a mass casualty plan for all-out war or, God forbid, nuclear attack. Putin has made these threats before. Do you take Putin's threat seriously now?
It's hard to know. It's interesting listening to, the Morning Joe and that guy commenting. The people marching us off to war are not the Republicans anymore, anyway. It's a Democrat Party that seemed bent on provoking Russia, bent on using American munitions to kill Russians, bent on having my own state governor with Bob Casey, U.S. Senator, both Democrats, signing artillery rounds to kill Russians. This is some joke. Like, we're not at war with Russia. And, Putin has threatened to nuke Finland and Sweden if they would join NATO about a decade ago. They're in NATO now. And, what are you going to do about that? He didn't use any nukes. But if he is pushed into the corner, if he views that his leadership and his country is at risk and we're existential threat to them, the nukes will be used. And it'll probably be tactical nukes somewhere in Ukraine. That would change everything.
Famously, Trump said Putin was a genius for hitting Ukraine when it did because America was being led by a very weak leader. And so Trump said, basically, if Putin's going to go for Ukraine, hit while the world superpower is weak under Biden's leadership. Now in the debate with Kamala Harris, when Trump was asked about Ukraine, he says if he's able to get back in power, he'll end it. He'll get it done. He was pretty vague in his answer as to how he's going to help end this war if Trump gets back in power. But what do you think the solution is? If Trump does get back in there, how can we stop funding this thing and just not have an all-out war in Europe?
Yeah, that's the question. And I think we were close. The international community was close to an agreement during the Minsk negotiations about 2 years ago. And apparently Victoria Nuland and the Biden administration asked them to walk it back and push Ukraine not to agree to whatever framework they had with Putin. What we need first is American leadership and American strength. Peace through strength was Reagan's moniker. That's what Trump emphasized, of course, when he was in power. There were no new wars on his time. So we need American resolve.